Hey everyone, welcome to today's gaming test video where we test out the new iQOO 13. Yes, I have it here, iQOO 13. This is gonna be my first time testing an iQOO phone, and that is kind of surprising because they actually sent this phone to us. So without further ado, I'm just gonna briefly run you through the specs here. Pardon these layouts and whatnot. So as you can see here, this phone is using the new Snapdragon 8 Elite, which is the same as the ROG Phone 9 that we have checked out right here. As for the screen, this phone can go up to this resolution, 3168 by 1440p, which is actually very high. And as for the RAM, we have 16 gigs of it and also 500 gigs of storage. So to make things fair, I am gonna put it in 1080p just because I have tested the ROG phone in 1080p as well. Again, this is independent from the game render resolution, but because we cannot check the game's render resolution, I don't know how to actually confirm whatever render resolution it is playing at. So this is the best way I can create a more, how do I say this? Apples to apples comparison? Yeah. Okay, so before we get on with the gaming test, let's just take a look at the settings first, because as you know, iQOO has quite a lot of fancy features. So for example, 4D vibration, so now when I actually press the skill button, I actually get some vibration. For game super resolution, I am not sure what this does. It does increase the render resolution of the game, but no idea by how much or what's the end value. So you can see now it's actually very smooth because it's in the default render resolution. So if I enable ultra high quality, yes, then you can see the frame rate just tanks very badly. This is definitely not 60 FPS, by the way. So yeah, there you go. It's definitely not 50 something FPS as well. This meter is definitely not reporting the correct number if we turn up the render resolution. So we just go for original quality here because we don't know what's the end value. And one more setting that we can use is game frame interpolation. So this one is technically giving you fake frames, quote unquote fake frames, just to boost your frame rate number. Sometimes it can look a bit weird because as you can see here, it boosts from 60 to like how much, 90 something. This is like a 50% boost. Still okay, but it might have some artifacts if you move real quickly, because frame interpolation, it kind of relies on the algorithm to learn what's the next frame gonna be so that they can predict and then generate out the frame for you. So if the prediction goes a bit off, then it might look weird. Again, I will leave this off. And then that's about it. Oh, they also have direct drive power supply. Literally, it just means bypass charging. That's it. That is what direct drive power supply means. We will talk about it in our full review, so stay tuned for that. Performance panel, we do have something called Monster Performance. I'm gonna turn that on. So yeah, this is the setting that we're gonna use to test the phone. So what I'm gonna do is to actually go farm artifacts because I have not been playing Genshin for like a month now. Honestly speaking though, I've been enjoying Zenless Zone Zero a lot more. Farming complete. Now it's time for weekly bosses because I have not done any of them. It's really not a good idea to bring this team since there's literally no healer. But yeah, glass cannon, the water pressure is really strong.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Time to shine! Is it my turn now? With these rising flames, adorn my nuts. Hear the echoes of the valley. Now that's more like it. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
What the hell?
Who's next?
My god.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Shower me with praise. Wind strike.
Main DPS is dead. I can't revive. Yeah, good job. Furila is now my DPS. Nope, she's dead.
Who's next? Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? With these rising flames, with the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
What the heck?
The countdown has begun. Have a taste of purgatory.
Settle down.
With these rising flames,
Be sanctified.
is it my turn now? Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all. Strike a pose! Time to show! Darkness has been sealed away. My blade is all that remains.
One with wind and cloud. Silence.
Suntown is only the beginning.
This run is a lot better. Oh, trash.
Settle down.
Bring it!
Bow your head.
See, if you do that, then you can actually get some heals while the whatever cutscene is playing. That's a trick.
Silence.
The show begins!
Into the wind. Bow your head.
Strike a pose!
The wind knows me.
Let the world collide!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Many great wings echo!
Huh. One time wash before whatever that ball thing comes out. Another trash. For this boss, I'm gonna use back my old trustworthy team. Hopefully no one gets wrecked here. Oh shit.
Let it be known that divinity is mine. Sure.
Observe. Quietly now. Everybody stand back. Let's light it up. Strike is one. Unleash. Game's up. Fun's over. Busted. Fire hazard. I have to be killed.
What the heck is this?
I'm stuck.
Sure.
Adventure time. Gotcha. Let's light it up.
Significant past.
Off we go. That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Feeble human.
I'm going in. Feel the slit.
I know this looks to be quite a bad run, but the first part, it's done now.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate. Burn to oblivion.
Unleash. Let's light it up. Adventure time. Off we go.
Gutsy. Reality is pain.
Take it easy.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Time for a light show. Fire hazard.
Possible.
Here comes the catch. Teamwork is dreamwork. Break a leg. I'm stuck.
I can't lose it again.
Done. Phone definitely feels hot, but the reported temperature is only 41 point something. That is definitely not gonna be the case. So since we're here, let's do some exploration, you know. I need to complete some part of the new map anyway. God damn.
Settle down. Silence. Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
So one thing I have to say is that I've been in the game for more than 30 minutes now actually. The frame rate has been consistent other than that lag. I don't know what that is. It just hangs there for a while when I was fighting the Alicino boss. Temperature is very slightly slowly rising over time. So after like half an hour, we are still like 42.9 degrees Celsius. I do know that this phone's thermal limit is at about like 45. Not sure what kind of magic that they're doing here because I know iQOO has some co-processor. I'm not sure what the co-processor does or how it actually helps in terms of frame rates. I have to ask iQOO tomorrow. Yeah. So more details will be in our full review, but as of now, if you're just gonna play Genshin Impact for half an hour non-stop on this phone, the phone really does feel warm, but again, the temperature reported here is not that high. I will be around here a little bit more before we use the thermal cam, so let's see how's the temperature then. Oh god.
On my part.
Ay.
Bow your head.
Ayo. My god.
Bow your head.
I think I played too much Zenless Zone Zero. This game feels so slow. Lots of knockback. You know what? I kind of give up trying to make this thing hot. So let's just take the temperature now because after so long, half an hour, it's at most like 43-ish degrees Celsius. Granted, I am locking it at 100 nits brightness, so maybe if you use it in auto brightness and if it's brighter, then the temperature might increase, but I don't think that it will be anything substantial. So you can see the temperature, which should be somewhere around here is where the chipset is located. It's about like 41.5, 41 point something around there. Yeah, 41.5, and then if we go lower, it will be a bit cooler. Not by much, but a little bit, so we get like 40 degrees Celsius at the bottom here. It's very mild, I would say. The frame is definitely very warm, but again, the result really speaks for itself because the temperature is very good. So at the back here, we can see it's like 39.6, nearly 40, somewhere around there. Then if we go lower, it should be a bit cooler as well, 37.7, somewhere around there. So what I can say is that this phone's temperature could have been better. So you can see this spot here, this is the camera bump. It again acts like a heat trap, but it's really very small, I should say, but it still acts like a heat trap. Probably if iQOO decided to not have this kind of camera bump, make it even smaller, compress it a little bit more, then they could have gotten better thermals. So yeah, so far so good. For Zenless Zone Zero, we are gonna use these settings. So for this game here, the image quality, if you set it to high, it isn't actually the highest for everything else, so you have to manually change it to the highest, and this is what we have. So let's proceed with the gaming test. Let me claim everything.
Just for the early birds.
Jake, time to rotate. Somewhere hurts. Come on.
Frame skips. Oh, the gyatt. So since we're done with that, I think it is time to go for the 9V. Even though I have completed it, I'm just still gonna use that as the test for this game because it is a very intensive fight.
You should read fuel burning.
BS. Oh my god. Oh, the gyatt. My god. Oh. Anyway, there's that. You can see the temperature and the frame rate pretty solid here. So good job, no problems there. So I'm just gonna skip to the next game then because there's really nothing else to do here. For PUBG Mobile, this game, you already know it. I don't really like this game a lot because it is quite trashy. The game engine is really old. This is all of the settings that we're gonna use. And let's just jump into a game because this phone absolutely handle the 120 FPS settings with no issues at all. Yeah, I don't think I will stay in PUBG Mobile for any longer. 120 FPS not gonna be an issue for this phone, actually any modern phones for that matter. So now for COD Mobile, this game is not really that demanding either, but as you can see here, ultra frame rate, what we have is 120, 120, 120, that's it. If we go high, there's nothing, so I'm just gonna go for highest frame rate possible. So this is what I'm gonna use. So I already enabled every single setting that I want. Super resolution here is very important because it literally increases your render resolution of the game to the native screen resolution. What is this map? Who is upstairs? Yay! No idea why there's no audio, but okay. So 120 FPS throughout the entire gameplay, no problems at all. For COD Warzone, what we can do is to head into graphical settings. I have already maxed out everything. Do remember that the graphical preset, if you go for higher graphical details, is actually not highest. So you have to manually go in one by one and change it to the highest. So I'm just going to use all of these settings. So let's jump into a game.
Resurgence.
Are you serious?
Stay alive to keep the squad in the fight.
The frame rate is definitely all over the place. I mean, even if I'm playing this game, looking with it with my own eyes, I can definitely see it like stuttery-ish, kind of jumpy sometimes. So yeah, frame rate is definitely not consistent for this game. Everyone knows that this game isn't exactly optimized, so maybe that's the reason, but I'm not sure why. Oi.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Friendly loadout drop on the way.
Yeah, the frame rate is definitely like around 60 something. That's like the best bet. Don't expect anything else. It's also kind of jumpy. Oh. Wow, very good sniper. Okay, never mind, we'll jump to the next game then. So for Wuthering Waves, what we have here is maxed out everything again, disabled auto FPS because I don't want the graphical quality to just jump around. So yeah, these are all of the settings that we're using. So I really don't know what to do. I know someone suggested to do the tacit field. Is this the tacit field? I don't know what the heck is a tacit field. That's definitely a boss. You know what, let's go.
Time for Enclave's aerial recon! Oh, here comes Encore! This is so much fun! The spirit of synchronization. Crystal Storm, hear my command. Flow. Luminous energy.
Yeah, very good frame rates overall. Very smooth experience as well, but the temperature definitely rising. So let's just go around and see how things are, because with this temperature it's definitely warm to the touch. Hold up.
Blue, fruit of evolution. I believe life is in everything. Laser tag. Didn't hurt at all. Yes, Storm. Hear my command. No one picks on Uncle's friends. You're it. Didn't hurt at all. Leave it to me. Me? Going against
Ouch.
This is so much fun! Here comes Encore! Fully stampede! Fruit of evolution. Don't worry. Here we go again! This is so much fun! You're in for it now! You're in! Here comes Encore! Fully stampede! Oh, me? Fruit of evolution. Nice. Give it life always.
Ouch. So close yet so far. Never mind. Yeah, the phone definitely warm. Oh, they revived my entire team. Nice. I have no idea what I should do now. I think this is gonna be hotter than what Genshin Impact had, but it is still at a very steady frame rate, so I guess I spoke too soon. It just dipped to about like 50 something there. Overall, still very smooth, so no problems at all. And yeah, surprisingly good.
This is so much fun! Fruit of evolution. Here comes Encore! This is so much fun!
So yeah, I've been in the game for quite a long time now. The temperature, it can reach 40 degrees Celsius, 44 degrees Celsius, sorry. Still very cool in comparison, because we had phones that throttled like around 47 degrees Celsius and whatnot. For Fortnite, what we're gonna do is to change it to 90 FPS, practically the highest that we can. 3D resolution is at 100%. Then everything else at the highest. Show FPS definitely enabled. So since this game has a built-in FPS meter, I think we should just take the word for it. Whatever they report, we're gonna use that. Where is that FPS meter? I can't even see it. Oh, it's so tiny. What the heck? It's here. I can definitely see it being like around 90-ish. The number fluctuates way too much and way too quickly, but I can see it to be around like 90. This game isn't exactly optimized either, because the render resolution, I can tell you that it is not good, because the 3D models, yeah, they're quite jagged edges. Yeah, Whoops. Yeah, I'm not gonna continue anymore. Seems to be real good, just the render resolution doesn't seem to be that high. Overall, yeah, Fortnite runs fine on this phone. All in all, what I can say is that iQOO did a very good job fine-tuning the Snapdragon 8 Elite to run properly on iQOO 13. From what we have experienced in terms of the gaming experience, this thing is amazing. I can see why people like the iQOO so much, but then again, this phone in terms of gaming features, it's pretty bland. So we'll talk more about that in our full review for this phone. Either way, if you want to buy this phone for gaming alone, really good, go ahead. I'm not sure what the co-processor chip does for gaming. That is something that I will have to ask iQOO, and then we will address it in the full review as well. But as of now, yeah, this phone, if you want to buy it for gaming, real good. No idea what's the render resolution for every game that we have tried, but the experience speaks for itself, and you can see it through this video as well. So yeah, if you like this video, then do hit that like and subscribe button. Share this video with your friends because this phone is actually quite amazing. And yeah, do remember to subscribe because our full review for this phone will come later. I hope it comes soon, but we have way too many things to do this month as well. So yeah, expect videos to be coming out until Christmas, I think. Yeah. Anyway, I've yapped too much, so yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Yay, goodbye.